out to my client Christina. Literally just come off a coaching session with her, and I said, what would be one thing that you think I should talk about on my live today? So many of you know that I don't plan my lives. I come up with my lives after having conversations with my prospects, with my clients, with people in the industry. I try and create content about what you want to hear about, not what I want to share with you. And I said to Christina, I put her on the spot like 1 minute ago and said, what should I talk about? And she was like, you know what, talk about this. And this is what I'm going to share with you today. It's 2 magic words, and they have been absolutely transformational in my clients' lives, my children's lives, anybody's lives that actually kind of commit to these 2 words. And one thing that I want to do is make sure that I've got sound, which is great, which I have. Can you let me know in the chat box, #live or #replay. Let me know if you're watching this live or on the replay, and also comment and let me know that you're here, please. So please kind of say, hey, I'm here, and can you put your name? Because for some reason, because I'm across Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, it doesn't show me where you're from. So it'd be really cool if you could just put your name as well when you say hello. Please, thank you very much. All right, so what are those 2 magic words that have changed the lives of anybody that I've ever worked with, or anybody that I ever kind of coach and get to take action, including my children? These 2 magic words are consistency and persistency. These are 2 things that you need to have in your repertoire when you are going out there and you are doing marketing. Hi Dave, how you doing? If you are out there doing marketing, if you're out there growing your business, if you're out there exercising. You see, there are 3 huge problems when it comes to trying to achieve things in life. And I'm talking about business here, but I'm also talking about your personal life, your health, your wellness, your mind, all of those things. One of them is that we say to ourselves, do you know what? I want to lose weight. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to exercise 3 times a week. And after 1 week, we give up. We are not consistent, so we don't lose weight. Or what happens is we say, right, what I'm going to do, I'm going to grow my business. I'm going to reach out to people every single day and have conversations with them. And what happens is people don't respond to us straight away, and we give up. So we're not persistent with getting in touch with these people. And these 2 things together, consistency and persistency, will completely change your life. They will transform everything that you do. So, hey Matthew, hey Tashir, how are you? Got lots of people joining me today. So what I want you to understand is that if you want to change your life, you have to change the way you approach the actions that you take. Now we look at creating a strategy to change our lives, and then we look at the tools and the tactics that we'll need to implement that strategy, and we think that's as far as we have to go. But actually it goes much deeper, and the compound effect kicks in when you are consistent. So since August, I have been doing 4 videos a week live, and when I first started doing it, I didn't have many people show up to the video. It was a couple of people every single video. Now we can have anywhere between sort of 10 and 50 people show up live, and we can have hundreds watch the replay, because people know that if they show up on a Monday, a Wednesday, a Thursday, or a Friday, they will see me because I am consistent. Okay, so what you need to understand is the compound effect. It's like, let's go this way. Okay, the compound effect is like nothing happens. And then because you've been consistent, it kicks in and you get a flood of either new inquiries, a flood of leads, a flood of clients. It's the same with exercise. So for the first sort of 60 to 70 days, nothing really happens. And then around 3 months, all of a sudden you start to see those muscles and you start to see the weight that you've lost because you've been consistent. Now, consistency is actually easier than being persistent. And persistency is something that people find really hard, because that's about rejection. Being persistent is about going after for what you want. So if we talk about in a business sense, it takes between 5 and 7 follow-ups to get someone to become a client. Okay, so when you're being persistent with following people up, That's how they become a client. So when you get in touch with someone 5 to 7 times, so say for example, you send someone an email saying, thanks very much for your inquiry, would you like to get a call booked in? And they don't respond. Most of you accounting firm owners give up. You don't follow up. There is no follow up. You're not persistent with it. But the accounting firm that's going to get that client is the one that says, didn't hear back from you. Should we get that call in the diary? A week later, or a couple of days later, or even a few hours later. All right. Then they're going to get ignored. So then they're going to follow up again. Didn't hear back from you. Just want to make sure that you haven't, gone off somewhere else, or make sure that you're sorted. Let me know. Let's get that call in the diary. And it's the person that follows up 5 to 7 times and is persistent with that follow up that's going to get the client. Now imagine you've sent out a proposal. All right. And many of you would do this. Many of you would do it. Okay, you send out a proposal and then a week later you go, oh, do you know what? I haven't heard back from them. I sent out that proposal last week. I spent 2 hours with them, put the proposal together. They said they'd sign and they haven't signed. And you do nothing about it. You don't follow up with them. Or you follow up once and that follow up is just getting in touch. Did you like the proposal? Would you like to join us? And it's a 1 sentence and a 1 email. What you need to understand that even though you've sent that proposal out, you have to follow up. You have to make sure that you close that proposal. And that could take 3 emails, 5 emails, 7 emails. And here's the thing, right? When we are trying to get people to join us, when we're trying to get them to be part of our world, whether it be to download an ebook or part with thousands of pounds to become a client, we have to still stay in touch with them. We have to stay front of mind. We have to be consistent with being visible and persistent to get them to move along that customer journey. And they're the 2 magic words that so many of you forget about and so many of you don't embrace and don't move forward. You have to be consistent with what you do and you have to be persistent and go after what you want to get. Okay, so those 2 words make all the difference. And the clients that absolutely thrive in my momentum program are not only consistent, they are persistent. And the clients that, just kind of play at it and don't let that compound effect kick in and don't go after all of these amazing prospects and just let them kind of just simmer away, they're the ones that do not have success. So if you can be consistent, and if you want to learn how to be persistent, because that's a muscle that you have to learn because you're not sure exactly what to say, but if you would like to learn how to do that, if you would like to get more clients, close more clients, and have a huge growth in your business over the next 3 years, what we're looking at doing is getting you 3 new clients every single month to hit 500,000. If you want to get 3 new clients every single month for 3 years, which will add 500k to your top line, okay, if you would like that to happen, then reach out, because the momentum program, the program that I run specifically for accountants, bookkeepers, CFOs, financial businesses, that program will transform you and we will keep you consistent and we will help you be persistent so that you can close those proposals, so that you can get those clients and you can grow the practice that you really want to do. But they're 2 magic words that I speak to my clients about a lot: consistency and persistency, and you have to have both. All right, hope this has been helpful. I will catch up with you all tomorrow. See you later. Comment below, momentum, if you'd like some details, or send me a message. Just get in touch. Let's have a conversation, see if we're a good fit. Speak to you soon.